this, we've talked about really just getting it down to two things during the week. Once on Sunday night for high school, once on Wednesday night for middle school. But I want you to hear that what I'm not trying to do is to reduce the number of opportunities, but actually lay a foundation for more growth. I want to be able to do our programs that we do put in place with excellence. The reality of my life, I'm just going to be honest with you, the reality of my life before was that I had program Sunday morning, I had program Sunday night, I had program Monday night, I had program Wednesday night, and I had program Thursday night. And when you have that much program, guess what? It's hard to do them well. One of the things that I excel at is relationships, and so I'm always able to bring that. But sometimes you've got to be able to get them with some of the fun and the games and the excellence there so that they want to go deeper with you relationally. And so by actually boiling it back down to two, we're able to do them with excellence and create it so that a Sunday night, Wednesday night, that's the place to be. That you don't want to miss it. We've got some realities right now where kids will just choose other things over our programs. They'll choose their sport, they'll choose whatever. Like I said, we're not trying to compete, but we want to create an opportunity that says, you don't want to miss this. Prioritize getting your homework done. Prioritize this, because if you just kind of shift things around, you can make it work. And so everything that we're going to do in our youth ministry, the idea is that they spring from those two programmatic elements. That from our Sunday night and Wednesday night, we'll be able to lean into service projects together. That we'll be able to give the small groups that are meeting some autonomy where, okay, yeah, you have small group at the event, but then those small group leaders, right, are engaging with your students, with your kids throughout the week. That maybe they're setting up a time, hey, we just want to go grab dinner together. When's everyone free? And that they're able to do that, and you actually have more freedom to engage at different times because of the relationships that happen on the Sunday and Wednesday nights. We want to see student leadership continue to grow and thrive and rise to the surface within the midst of these programs. We think that out of these programs and the excellence there and the relationships and the growth that we see happening, that we're going to have more momentum and desire for students to be attending retreats and conferences. I'll just tell you, before COVID, we were running into some difficulties getting high schoolers wanting to go on retreats. We have this thing called the Blast that we do at Camp Gormley in February. And before COVID, we had no kids sign up. And the year before that, we had no kids sign up for it. And we understand that sometimes there's just scheduling conflicts, but there's also wasn't just any momentum. And so we're hoping that out of these nights that we would be able to generate some momentum and some passion and some interest in some of these bigger opportunities. We also believe that by offering something that is really great on Sunday night and Wednesday nights, that we're going to get more diverse students connecting. And what I mean by diverse is just sometimes we get church kids and sometimes we get non-church kids. And we want to be able to see both coming in, connecting, getting poured into, growing in their own way, and coming and doing that together. See, in the high school group, we've had recently a Sunday morning and life groups that are made up of church kids. And then we had our Monday night youth group, which was made up of primarily neighborhood kids who don't have families or connections to the church. And we never really saw those two groups come together. And what we want to be able to do is to create an environment and a program that will bridge the gap so that kids who are in the church, you're as a parent, you're watching this because you're plugged into the church, that your kid is growing, but also the kid who's not connected to the church, who doesn't have a family who goes here, can show up and can also grow. And that we can learn how to be a diverse community together. And that doing that on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights helps us.